Hi, I am Abhira Patil, an educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy by downloading the Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This video is going to be about some expressions that you can use when you're taking the bus. So please rate, review and share this video. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our Unacademy YouTube channel. Subscribe button is just below. So our lesson is titled Taking the Bus and you're watching this with me, Abhira Patil. This is the link to my Unacademy profile, so you can go to this link to watch my other courses as well as follow me on Unacademy. If you like this video, then please do rate, review, recommend and share it. Now in this lesson, we're going to learn some expressions which can be used when traveling by the bus. So let's consider a situation. Say you are new to a city or you're new to an area, that is you're taking the bus for the first time from this area. Then there are some questions that you may have to ask and some replies that you may get to these questions. That is, you won't know the bus routes or the bus numbers right away, right? So these are some expressions that we're going to cover in this lesson. So let's start a lesson. Let's first look at questions to ask at the bus stop. So the first question is, which bus goes to the airport? So over here you're asking at the bus stop, which is the bus that will take you to the airport. You're inquiring about the bus that is going to take you to the airport. Next is, how often does bus number 21 come? So over here you're asking the frequency of the specific bus number. That is, how often does bus number 21 come? Next is, does the bus stop here? So you can replace here by say the public library or the park. So does the bus stop at the park or does the bus stop at the public library? So you're inquiring if the bus will take a stop at this particular place. Next is similar. Where do I catch the bus to the hospital, library or university? So over here you're inquiring that which is the bus that you should take if you want to go to the hospital or the library or the university. Next is this the bus that goes to, and you can write it or you can put your destination over here. So if you're entering a bus or are close to a bus, then this is a question you can ask, that is this the same bus that will take me to the hospital or the library or the university? Now let's look at some responses you may hear. So the first one is, I'm sorry, I'm not from here. So say you ask a question to a local, that a person that you think is a local, but actually he is not and he doesn't know the routes, then he can say this, that I'm sorry, I'm not from here. So he's just telling you that he is not from this area or from this city, and that's why he doesn't know the bus numbers or the bus routes. Next is, the bus comes every 15 minutes. So this is a question this is an answer that you will hear when you ask a question about the frequency of the bus. That is, this bus comes after every 15 minutes. Next is, you need bus number 18. So if you ask the question, say which bus goes to the airport, then this is the answer you may get, that you need bus number 18. That is, take the bus number 18 and that will take you to the airport. Next is, any bus will take you to the airport. Say that the airport is very close to the bus stop that you're at and it's on the way to almost all destinations, then you can say any bus will take you to the airport. Next is talking to the bus driver or the conductor. So let's look at the first question. How much is the fare to? So over here you're inquiring about the bus fare to a particular spot. So you can say how much is the fare to the airport or how much is the fare to the public library. Next is, what is the child's fare? So the a child's fare is different from an adult's fare. So you're inquiring about the child's fare in this case. Next is I need to get off at. So over here you're telling the conductor or the bus driver that you need to get off at so and so spot, and accordingly they can stop the bus at close to the spot or at the spot itself. So I need to get off at so and so spot. Next is, can you tell me when we get to, and you can put whatever location you want. So over here you're asking the bus driver or the conductor whether they can notify you when we come to so and so spot. So whenever we reach, say, the public library or the university, then you're asking them to tell you that yes, we've reached the library or the university. Next is, which is the closest stop to? So this is another question you can ask to the bus driver conductor. Say you want to, your destination is your house and you're asking which is the closest stop to your house, and they'll tell you, and accordingly you can get off at this stop. Next is how far is. So over here you're just inquiring about the distance between say the bus stop and the university, or the bus stop and your house. Now last we come to talking politely to other passengers. So let's look at some expressions that we can use when you want to talk to passengers who are taking the bus with us. First is, may I sit here? So say you want to take a seat and the seats are joined, right? Two seats are, you have two seats, right, in an aisle. So if a person is already sitting or has already occupied a seat, then you can ask this question, may I sit here? That is, you're asking that permission if you can sit here, because maybe that person is reserving the seat for somebody else, or they just don't want anybody to sit, but you're just politely asking them if you can sit here, and if they say yes, you can occupy that seat. Next is, would you like my seat? I'll stand. So over here you're being extremely polite. It is a said rule that whenever you see elderly people standing or women that are expecting are standing in the bus, then you need to give up your seat for them. So if you see someone who's old or a woman who's expecting, then you can say, would you like my seat? I'll stand. That is, you're offering them your seat. Next is, I can move over for you. So similarly, if you want somebody to take your seat, you can say, I can move over for you. Or say you've occupied a seat that is, and you are willing to change your seat for the convenience of the other, then you can say, I can move over for you. And last is, excuse me, this is my stop. So say that the buses are crowded, right? And you want to uh, get down at a stop and there are several people who are blocking your way. So you can use this, excuse me, this is my stop. So you're politely telling people that this is your stop and they need to clear the way so you can get down from the bus. So with this we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching this lesson and I hope you all liked it. For any questions, suggestions, doubts, please mention those in the comment section. And if you like this lesson, do not forget to rate, review, recommend and share it. Keep watching the space for more. Bye.